What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cody Stockton YouTube. And Vanessa's on her way right now. Once she get here, I'll show you guys the hangar and everything like that. We're about to go talk to the pilot. But we're just gonna do a little fly around of Roanoke, Virginia for about 30 to 45 minutes or so, and give you guys a view from up there. So I'll talk to you guys here soon.
If you ever get crosswinds, you take a little bit of finesse. And yeah, big jets in here, they fly out of here all the time.
That's right. The one, eh?
And that's what we're flying today.
What up?
All right, so the DA-40. Odd thing about these airplanes, and the first thing you'll notice, these aren't like aluminum and metal plates like these other ones, right? It's all kind of carbon fiber. It's really nice because they're super aerodynamic, but they're also hard to make, right? You have to hand make all this stuff.
Oh, really? Hand make?
Yeah, the whole thing. So this whole body is put together like a hot dog. We're gonna be a minute. Can you do me a favor?
I'm just gonna take this.
I need my shades on my computer. Just on my desk. Yeah. I'm gonna go blind today. Yeah, so like they put the whole thing together like a hot dog, and then these wings are just like one giant piece, and they just slide them on from the sides.
And it goes into it?
Yep.
Okay. And
it's held on by two massive bolts. All right. So again, we already pre-flight. I'll give you like a brief walk around. We have an option of different kind of propellers. Okay. You'll see that one over there has got 3, and it's like composite and wood, so a lot lighter, a lot faster. These are hard aluminum, right? So you can spin them a heck of a lot faster, and we can also change like the pitch of them, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
oh,
that
nice.
little blue lever in there, you'll see me move it a couple times, and that's to slow the engine down, or if I want to cruise faster, I can do that, right? There's a 180 horsepower engine in this thing. So you've driven cars that are probably more powerful than this.
Yeah.
But up there, you don't really need 400, 500, 600 horsepower all the time, right? So the front wheel, believe it or not, we steer on the ground like a shopping cart, right? This nose wheel doesn't steer like a vehicle.
It's like kind of like 2 pedals, right?
Yeah, and I'll show you up when we look inside. So we actually steer using the brakes in this aircraft. So our toes toe the brakes a little bit. Well, I want to go left, I toe it left a little bit. Toe it right a little bit. And this is just free castering like that, okay? Some of those aircraft, yeah, they have steerable nose wheel. There's some pros and cons. I mean, those it's a lot easier to stay on like a line.
What about commercial? Do they have steerable nose wheels?
Yeah, most do.
Okay.
Like these big jets out here, they got them too.
For sure.
That multi over there, that has it. However, if you really got to make a super tight turn on the ground, you can do it with this. You can make it rip.
Oh, nice.
All right. This is our little stall warning, so you won't hear this today until we land. Like right before landing, you're gonna hear it go a little bit. Don't be afraid. But yeah, a lot of times we do maneuvers with students. We'll go up and we'll teach them stalls, right? And you'll hear that thing whining and it gets annoying.
Now, this thing probably glides pretty easily, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, for sure. So if you ever do stall out, you can
glide an awful long way. So about for every 1,000 feet of loss, you can glide up almost 5,000 feet.
Oh, nice.
Right. So I mean, I could be 6,000 feet away, 6 miles that way, and actually glide all the way to the airport.
Dang, man. So it'll turn into a glider, a giant glider, pretty much.
And as a matter of fact, thank you.
Yes, sir.
The company that made these got their start in gliders.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's why it kind of looks sort of like a glider. I'm gonna show you, but once we get to the back end too. We've got 2 big old fuel tanks in this. All right, 20 gallons each, 40 gallons total, and we just have trucks come by and fill them up like this. Right.
What kind of fuel goes into this thing?
So it's 100 low lead. It's basically like automotive gasoline, except just a little bit more refined.
Okay.
Ones like that, and some of these other aircraft run off jet fuel, so it's like kerosene, if you will. All right. Ailerons. So yeah, we know just intuitively that wings help produce lift. Right. This is what helps get us off the ground. But once we're in the air, we don't turn an airplane like that. You'd be surprised how many people think that airplanes turn like that when they get in the front, but they don't. So this just helps control it like that, like rolling. Okay.
And you just stick left, right?
Yep. You want to go left, you just nudge it to the left a little bit, just like that. And if you look at the joysticks in the middle,
okay.
See how sensitive they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, these things are not like cable airplanes. You'll be able to fly this with like 3 fingers. It's great, right?
Now,
yeah,
is that dangerous if you kind of jerk it, you know?
Not really. I mean, through a little bit of training, you learn how much is too much, you know, especially on landing. You just got to be real gentle and smooth with it, you know?
Right.
And through training, you get it. And you can actually see there are control rods that are steel, that are connected right from this straight to the stick, right?
What's up?
Right, and I'll show you on the back end, same thing as well, right? So this controls roll, real easy.
All right.
These are big flaps, right? These are controlled by an electrical motor. Once I turn the motor on and pre-flight it, you'll see it'll just, I want extra lift, I drop these, right? We don't manually push these down. Now watch this. Remember I said they were gliders first?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Be very, very gentle with this.
Oh, wow.
Right? They are
light.
They're actually kind of light, yeah. It's only about like 2,000 pounds or so, right? And most of the weight's up there. So the back end can move very, very easily, all right? Our rudders. So this is what we use just to make sure the airplane's pointed straight into its line of flight, wherever I want to go. You'll see me using these on the pedals quite a bit on takeoff. And this is the only one that's controlled by cables, right? So cable left and cable right, and it just goes whichever way I want. Now the elevator right here is also controlled by those push rods. Remember those steel rods? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right here. So again, it's really, really, really sensitive. You don't need a lot on this airplane, okay? So, and you'll feel the stick is very, very heavy. It's not like you're going to touch it and the stick is going to go like that. It doesn't. That's what I was
thinking about.
No, you'll feel a lot of weight in it, right? So again, very, very, very sensitive and doesn't take a lot to fly. So normally when we walk around, we're looking for, you know, any major issues, but again, you don't have anything to worry about. These airplanes are ridiculously reliable, right?
It's a Diamond Star?
Yeah, Diamond. Yeah, I got one over there as well. So these little wedges, right? So what these do is they disrupt airflow. So if you start going like this a little bit too much, right, kind of through the air like that, this will disrupt airflow and cause the wing to actually shake a little bit. So before you actually, you know, stall or something,
it is telling you.
You'll feel it, yeah. This aircraft really does talk to you quite a bit. All right. Big tires on each side. So these are not like a lot of vehicles with like spring suspension like that, or coils. But this whole thing is very, very bendable. It's very strong. This is all spring steel, all right? And you can have a student come down and bump this thing, and this soaks up all of it.
Oh, nice.
All right? They're really, really nice. So, let's do a final oil check on the top. Always got to have oil. And we check this religiously every flight. All right, so we got plenty. About 5 and some change. Right. And you got to be careful sometimes when you finish flying. This engine gets real hot. You have people in here.
Oh yeah, burn.
They'll singe themselves pretty good. They're gonna change.
Let's go.
Yeah, you guys will have fun.
How do you feel?
You'll be okay. All right, so now to give you a couple safety features on the airplane. All right, and a couple, you know, control features. So again, here's our joystick. We've seen this before.
Can I sit this here?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Again, very, very, very sensitive. Okay, doesn't take a lot of force to do. Now I'm going to switch places with you, and if you look down into here, you'll see there's pedals. Okay, so the bottom side of the pedals is what we use to control the rudder. But you see those like little wedge-shaped things on top?
Yes, sir.
So those are actually the brakes. So to use the brakes, you actually have to shift your foot up and like curl your toes in and push them like that. And then you use that left or right to control yourself on taxi. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes, sir.
So a lot of students, we have to tell them, hey, before landing, put your heels on the floor so you don't land with the brakes on.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, you'd hear that a whole lot. So right in the center, we have all of our engine controls, or most of them anyways, okay? I don't want you worrying too much about this today. I'll take care of most of this. Here's basically the instruments we use for like navigation or to tell if we're upright or not, okay? And on the right side of those little computers, that's all for engine management. And then we have GPS in here and a couple other things. All right. So to get in this airplane, use this little step, and you kind of climb up to the wing. For the back seat, to open it, you have to push this, right, and pull the lever at the same time, and then you can lift it.
All right.
All right. And then when you get in, do you want to be on the left or the right side?
The left.
Okay. So left side will be a little harder to see him.
Oh.
Your left or his left? Like left over here or
so if you sit on that side, it'll be easier to see what he's doing.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
So
I would suggest you on the right side. Okay. And when you come up here, there is a fire extinguisher on that right side down there. If we're not going to need it, but if we did, I'll tell someone to grab it for us. Okay. And seat belts need to be on for the whole flight.
Roger.
Right. So if you have you come on up here.
All right.
That's what
You'll love it. You're gonna love it.
Yeah. You're gonna get a free ride pulling you out. Usually we pull the aircraft out first, but that's fine. I don't think he saw me. And we go. Right, just watch your leg or arm. Let's go. Cool. All right, we did our pre-flight. I told you about the aircraft. Pedals I already adjusted. Passenger briefing. So we're gonna go over there, do our engine checks and get our clearance, right? And then we'll probably taxi all the way down. And I'll talk to you guys through it and I'll let you steer. Okay. Right. Brakes are set. Prop. High RPM. Mixture is lean for now. Throttle idle. Alternator off. Right. And all my master switches are off. Lights. Got my strobe on for the time being. Flaps are up. Cool. And rear door is shut. Awesome. What do you say we get started? Clear.
we are back on the ground.
Buttery landing, if I don't say so myself.
Oh yeah. How was the experience?
I like it. I like it.
He wanted a steep turn, so I gave him a couple degrees. That's it though.
All right, guys. We'll catch you later. Do you have any social media or anything that you want people to follow?
I do have a personal account, so C12 Aviation Group on Instagram. You can go there.
All right, go follow him. Link in description. Peace out.